He's good at sports. She's good at school. This one person is really good at art. This guy, he's good at making money. This girl's hardworking. This person is just locked in. But wait, stop. This is the way a lot of people's brains work. What you do is you associate a particular trait with a particular person. In some ways, what happens is that you make people two-dimensional. Whenever people give the advice of how to stop feeling behind in life, they often just point at, oh, you should live more gratefully, and you should appreciate what you have. Okay, these are great pieces of advice, but honestly, I think they kind of miss the root issue of the problem. The relationship between traits and your identity. Specifically, because you always associate a particular trait with someone, like, oh, that person is good at sports, you only compare yourself to that one trait. So you say to yourself, oh, that person is better than me at sports. Oh, that person is better than me at art. Oh, that person is more consistent than me. You see how I'm constantly repeating myself because there's this one person who's good at one thing, and you're like, okay, how do I compare against that one thing? And so what happens is that when you keep saying this over and over again, you slowly build this picture in your head where everyone around you is better than you at something. It just keeps piling on that there's someone who's better at whatever you want to do. But now, what happens in your brain is there exists a single person. You don't know who they are, but they're good at sports, they're good at school, they're creative, they're disciplined, they're confident, consistent, whatever positive trait you could ask for. You create this mental image of this perfect person. But the thing is, this person is not real. It's just a combination of every single person that you see in your life. So you have the one guy, you have Jimmy, who's good at sports, and then you have Sarah, who's like really good at school. And you like combine them together. And now you're starting to think, oh, well, I'm not good at school or sports. No, it's just you're not better than Jimmy at sports or Sarah at school. But it doesn't mean you don't have a particular trait that's valuable or strong or better than someone else. This imaginary person who combines the best traits of everyone you know isn't real. It's just a combination of everyone that you see. Obviously, when someone is better than you in every single way of their life, you're going to feel behind. That's really natural. Imagine a perfect person. Of course, in relation to them, you haven't had as much in your life. But basically, you're comparing your full, unfiltered life, the good moments and then the awkward moments and then the really bad moments, and you're like, okay, I'm going to compare it to like the best traits out of every single person I know, combined. What happens is that you'll see someone who's fit and forget all the areas of their life they might be struggling in. You see someone making money and ignore all the sacrifices they made to get there. You see someone who's consistent, but you don't see all the times that they weren't. Everyone becomes a highlight, a collection of their best selves, while you just sit there in reality, wondering about what your life could have been. But here's the thing, with social media especially, this effect is really exacerbated. Because social media allows you to clip particular moments of your life and just put those on the internet, you can choose like, oh, I'm going to take out this bad photo of me, but I'm going to include all the really nice ones, because I only want people to see the nice ones. And that makes sense, right? You don't want people to think you look stupid. But when you consume so much social media that you start to think, all these people on social media are just better than me at everything I do, no matter what. That's the mindset you start to develop. But here's the truth. You are going to be worse at nearly everything than most people, right? In your lifetime, you're probably not going to become the world's best at anything. And I don't mean to discourage you. I still think you should aim for that if that's what you think you want to do. Realistically speaking, yeah, you're not going to become world's best guitar player, right? That's really difficult, let alone become world's best guitar player and also world's most successful entrepreneur. It's really difficult. You're probably not even the most successful person in your local community, let alone the entire world. And I'm not saying that what you should do is purposely look for people's bad flaws, because that's kind of a cynical way to live. So effectively, don't just go around as like, oh, this person, yeah, they have achievements, but they also did this bad thing, because that is actually how you end up becoming a super egotistical person. If you constantly look around for the mishaps people have, like basically just to make yourself feel better, then all you'll become is egotistical. The correct idea is to say, okay, I'm bad at some things, at least relatively speaking, but so are most people. And I realize that if I keep working hard every single day, if I devote my life to achieving this particular goal, I can become good at this thing. If I want to become really, really good at playing the guitar, and like, yeah, there's a really good guitar player in the world, but it's like, if I keep working hard every single day, I can probably become pretty dang good at guitar. Because once you stop merging every single person into just one perfect one, you realize two things. One, you can grow to become successful in any of these areas, whether it be fitness, or whether it be making money, or whether it be a particular hobby that you're interested in, right? You have the potential to become really, really good, or even world's best at this thing. Two, you were never behind. You were literally just comparing yourself to something that was never real. You're comparing yourself to everyone's best at once. Of course you're behind if you compare yourself to everyone's best at once. That's the best. How could you compete? So I hope this video was really helpful for understanding why most people are feeling behind in life. If you appreciate this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.